over some changes I made to the Tomb Raider Dreamake since the game launched, including a lot of music that I've put together that you're seeing here. I also got a new microphone. Hopefully it's picking me up well. Seemed to be when I tested it, so... All right. I also got a professional voice actress, Jennifer Millward, to voice Lara Croft, which was just absolutely amazing to me because she is a fantastic actress and she nails Lara Croft. So I'm just going to jump into what is currently released out there. I already skipped the cutscenes and stuff. So first off, you can see that I have updated not only Lara Croft's walking animation, so a lot of the issues that she had no longer exist, but I also fixed her braid by taking what used to be a set of strings connecting the braid knots and is now a set of metal joints. I've also added, let me get into the light here. I've also added guns to her holsters when she's not using them. I've made some updates to her face and her body. She also looks around when in idle. As you can see, her blinking and looking around a little bit. So, made some updates to the lighting and the character model there. You can see I added a target reticle at the request of the community. I've updated a lot of the rocks and rock textures in this Dreamake simply because they were built when Dreams was still in beta and I didn't really understand the tools yet. You can hear Lara's jumps and grunts. You can also see I added some flips. They aren't perfect, but I'm proud of them regardless. You can also see Lara is getting very dirty as she moves around and tumbles around in the tomb. I do think that there is some issue with that where it goes away after about 3 minutes of gameplay. She does have a run animation. I'm not sure if that was in there before. I've updated the save crystal to make it more obvious that it's a checkpoint. In addition to the motion-controlled flashlight, which I've extended the range of and softened the shadowing on a bit, there is the usage of flares, like in Tomb Raider 2. You can also throw those flares to light areas further away from you. The flares are physical, so they'll bounce around the level. I'm going to go ahead and skip all of this. You've seen all this already. And I'm going to head to the city of Vilcabamba. Really love those Jennifer Millward grunts and groans there. She also actually, I've taken some damage, so I'm going to go grab a health pack that's hidden over here. I do need to fix this animation. As you can see, she doesn't really bend down to pick it up anymore. I don't know why. There's a secret hidden in the corner back here. The reason that I picked this level to show is because there's water in it. And no longer swimming, gonna jump out of the water. You can see how shiny Lara is, and her clothes are actually darkened by the wet effect that I've added. That'll gradually, which you'll see here, will gradually go away. See her shirt lighting up right now. And no longer shiny. It doesn't last too long, but it's a cool effect and I wanted to add it. It also removes the mud and scrapes that you accumulate raiding tombs. Oh, we have an issue. So this is why you have to play your levels so much. Right now I just tried to use a health pack and it did not work. So gotta see what's going on here. Okay. So let's see. And gate is up. This is a calculator. Never mind. Okay. This output to this timer. I'm gonna reset Lara Croft so that I can work directly off her chips here. See what's going on. Unsure. All right, so pressing left on the controller and receiving a signal from the calculator should send a signal to this timer to health up, but 1 second is far too long, and that should be 0.1 seconds. Not sure how that got set there. All right, let's give that a try. Gotta go take some damage here. There, that's sufficient damage. I'm gonna get attacked by another dog and probably die. The reason that I'm doing this was I wanted to show you the voice effects. Toss that flare. Get that sound effect out of my face. Okay. So, I'm just going to get out of this dark area here. And I'm going to press left on the D-pad while I have a health pack. And it still did not work. Ta-da! All right, let's see. That adds 1. So basically what this is, this tells the game how many health packs you as a player have collected. This calculator determines if this number, which is the number of health packs you've collected, is greater than 0.99, so anything 1 or more, then when you press left and that, then it should automatically send a pulse back to this health modifier, which should in turn increase health by 50%. Why that is not working, I am not sure, but I'm gonna find out. .1 seconds and gate Activated. Okay. So I think I know what's happening. But that's trial and error. Playtest time. All right. Let's see. Take some damage from this wolf here. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So we're in this dank, dark tomb or house in the city of Vilcabamba. Toss that flare out of my way and threw it right at the health pack. Pick this health pack up. Oops. Wrong button. My own damn game. Okay, so we've got a health pack collected. Got a health pack collected here. Okay, there we go. Now she got health. So the issue was that when you press the left button, I had a signal running from the left button to both start the timer and reset the timer. So unfortunately they were working against each other. Another issue I'm trying to iron out that's just beyond me, and I think it's the possibility is that I have too much logic in the level. But that's not good either. So you can see she's got this weird crank to the left thing going on when she's underwater, and then the swim animation is doing this thing. I do not understand why that is. But you can see that I've added some underwater effects. And those effects include, obviously, as you can see, the bubbles coming off of her hand. That swim is driving me insane. It's not actually like that in the character, and so why it's doing it, I haven't really determined yet, but I'll figure it out. I have the utmost faith in my abilities. Also, Lara's braid does not react to gravity when underwater. I couldn't figure out how to make it buoyant, but it's better this way than it was dangling as though there were no water there. So this is Lara. Drowning. She is dead. So, those are two changes that I have made. I'm going to save those. Okay, looks like she's already in there. What I'm doing right now is going through the levels that I've built and ensuring that Lara Croft is implanted into all of them. Just a sec here. So what I'm doing right now is going back through and fixing some of the issues that have been caused by, I don't know, maybe too much logic in my level. I have no idea what's going on here. I thought she was shiny already. You can actually turn her glasses on and off in this level. Okay. So I made some updates to her swimming animations, but there's something wrong with them, as you can see, and I cannot quite figure out what's going on here. She also has a timer that represents her oxygen level. She gets wet now. You can see, which you probably saw on Twitter, but you can see that she's wet. Her clothes are also darkened while she's wet, and she'll gradually get dry. You can see happening right now. I fixed her braid from the last time that I was streaming. You can hear the voice actress work actually in there now. Before I actually had used the original sound assets from Tomb Raider from 1996, but they are so digitally degraded. This was just a much better way, and to get voice work from Jennifer Millward was very flattering, so I am not complaining. Okay. Go ahead and I'm just going to save that. So I've been working for a couple days on specifically the music from the original Tomb Raider. Some of these you guys have heard, but there's new stuff. Good lord, I guess I make a lot of stuff in dreams. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. This is Where the Depths Unfold, and I won't play the whole thing just because I don't want to just blast your ears off. So basically what I do is I pull up the original music and then literally transcribe it into dreams note by note. I was doing it by ear for a couple songs, and it took me hours and hours and hours and hours to do it. So I started using a tuner to find the notes that I'll be working with. A Longing for Home. This is one of the better ones, in my opinion, that I did. So yeah, I am remaking all of the music. In dreams. Absolutely. Thanks for showing up. So, I'm gonna have to implant that Lara Croft model into every single level. The issue being that it seems like every time I implant her into another place, I come up with more issues than I started with. So, Just wanted to jump on to show a couple of the changes that were made. I had a few minutes free. I'm going to actually have to jump off here already. But please join me next time. We will go over some creation or something along the lines. I'm actually just jumping off of here. So sorry that you just got on. I know I was only on for about 20 minutes, but unfortunately that's all that I had today. So thank you for joining, and I will see you next time.